China's latest COVID-19 outbreak, its worst since the start of the pandemic, shows no signs of easing. The country posted a steep jump in daily infections to about 3,500. Now that's more than double the numbers reported yesterday. Lo Min with this report.
In just the past week, new COVID cases have been reported in Beijing and Shanghai. Schools, parks and cinemas have been closed in the financial hub, while long-distance travel was suspended. This as the country battles its biggest surge in cases since Wuhan in 2020, though the case count remains low compared to global standards. In northeastern Jilin, where nearly three-quarters of the new cases are found, officials said they are dispatching national expert teams from neighboring provinces and prioritizing patients with severe and critical conditions at hospitals with stronger capabilities, while those with milder symptoms will be treated in other hospitals or one of the 6 makeshift hospitals being built in Jilin.
全省确诊报告的感染者数出现了较大幅度的上升。 一方面反映出来，本次奥密克戎新冠病毒传播隐匿、传染性强、传播速度快，在早期难于发现，容易形成社区传播。通过前期开展大规模的核酸检测，社区隐匿的感染者被发现。
Authorities also said they are boosting testing capacity by purchasing new equipment and training new personnel. Starting this year, detection could be sped up 20 times by grouping 20 samples into a single test tube for testing purposes. Retests of individual samples will be made when a positive case is detected. The government also announced that locally made rapid antigen test kits can now be used for 5 consecutive days by those in quarantine in order to reduce the frequency of nucleic acid testing to just once at the end of the quarantine period. There have been growing calls for China to recalibrate its dynamic zero-COVID policy to reduce social costs. A renowned infectious disease expert in Shanghai has said that continuing the dynamic zero-COVID policy does not mean constantly locking down cities and conducting mass testing. Instead, this opportunity should be used to find a more complete and sustainable strategy for the long term. How that would look like, however, is still not clear. Officials have said that the dynamic zero-COVID policy has been effective in preventing the Omicron variant, and that the country must double down on speeding up contact tracing, conducting centralized quarantine, and carrying out strict community management measures. Lo Min, CNA, Shanghai.